Whether you're an experienced cruiser,
There she is, our girl.
My favourite ship.
a first-time seafarer,
Wonderful. I think the state's bigger than me.
or keen to make a big splash, there's one thing we Brits are all on board with. We love cruising.
This is something like a queen or a princess would have.
British demand for cruises is higher than ever.
Cruising is like our dream holiday. All those amazing places, the entertainment, the food, the drink.
There's romantic locations,
I want to ask you something.
breathtaking views,
Why would you not want to live somewhere like this?
exciting activities,
I want to try.
The feeding experience was amazing.
and treats and tipples galore.
Cheers.
It's been a good day.
And although it isn't without its ups and downs, it's odds on that for fun in the sun,
There were so many fish, seen an octopus as well.
That's amazing.
you'll love cruising the Med. Travelling with us this week, the three Blackpool besties, cruise fanatic Carla, little sister and cruise skeptic Jamie, and their best friend Karen.
So at this point, I am starting to think that cruising could be a way forward for me.
After a morning shopping for souvenirs in Kusadasi Old Town, the girls indulged in a spot of afternoon tea on board the ship.
Can I have a scope, please?
Room Jen?
Oh, yes, please.
Next up is cruise newbies and best friends from Leeds, Rachel and Andy.
Coming on this cruise was a way to put another tick in the box, to say that I've been willing to try something that I've never done before. And as we get older, that's all you can do.
Who whiled away the hours relaxing in a traditional Turkish bath.
Hello, Father Christmas.
And finally, our cruise enthusiasts, the Walker Green family from the Isle of Wight.
It's sort of like I'm on holiday, but I'm also doing learning at the exact same time, like a fun learning experience.
Yesterday, loom enthusiast Noah was thrilled to try his hand at the ancient art of Turkish carpet weaving.
Inside, inside, and then pull them together, and then push down. Yeah!
Excellent.
Each day, our guests will be experiencing activities on
Behind, change direction, knee to elbow.
and off the ship. As each week we lay the culture and commerce of stunning Mediterranean towns at the feet of our passengers. Yesterday, Regal Princess set sail from Kusadasi and made its way to the Greek island of Mykonos. Today is the last chance for our guests to explore, as tonight the ship sets sail for Athens, where we will bid them all a fond farewell. But now it's time for their final stop, Mykonos, known as the party capital of Greece and vacation hotspot for the rich and famous.
Just waiting to get off the boat, aren't we, to go to Mykonos?
While a few of the guests enjoy a leisurely morning on board the ship, some of our intrepid travellers are up early, keen to make the most of their final day.
But different.
Cruising is a great way to get out there and see the world. But the most exciting places are often smaller locations. Historic towns, beautiful tropical islands, and even the breathtaking poles of the Earth. And many of these destinations don't have the facilities to host a giant cruise ship. So today, the cruise ship anchors out at sea, and guests take a water shuttle to the mainland. Because of a low tide, our ship cannot dock in the port of Mykonos, so our guests must take the water shuttle to bring them inland.
Oh, this is going to be a proper boat experience.
Yeah. I think what's happened usually is we've gone into port and we've docked and then we've got off. Yeah, it wasn't like that in Mykonos. So we had to get off the boat and get onto a waterboat.
Yeah, and I think at that point, because you're so low in the boat to get onto it, that's when you start to see the motion of the water, as if anything could happen here.
Never done this before.
Yeah.
This week, cruise newbies and best friends, Andy and Rachel, have pushed themselves out of their comfort zone to try new things. From facing their fear of fish in Heraklion to enjoying an intense scrub down at the Turkish bath in Kusadasi. But today, they are off to the beach for a chance to unwind before heading home.
I'm very wary of the sea. I'm very in awe of it. It's really scary. I'm not a good swimmer. I'm barely a swimmer. So that it probably leads to the anxiety about the water. When I look out, it's just like, wow, that's just... I can't imagine the amount of water that's in the world, in the seas and in the oceans. It takes up a lot of my time thinking about it, when I do start to think about it. We're just parking up. Parking up, can we call it parking up? That was painless. I hardly knew about it. On the ship, it's just, you don't even think you're on a ship. So I don't know if I was any braver or any less scared or in awe of the water. There we go, look at that background.
Finally on shore, it's time to go and explore. As Rachel and Andy head to the beach, the Blackpool girls are taking Mykonos by storm.
Beautiful.
And Carla is determined to document every moment of their last day.
Could we take a photo? I'm not a professional photographer by all means, but I do like taking photos. It gets a bit boring, doesn't it, Jamie? Because I take about 30 pictures of one thing from different angles. In fact, my family are quite happy that I've taken photos throughout my life because we've got memories now. We are quite grateful that Carla does take the photos after the event, but during any event, Carla is constantly there, in your face, with a camera, snapping every moment. So she's quite trigger happy when it comes to photography.
I should do that with all the 3 different yachts.
Oh, how amazing. Is that beautiful, isn't it?
Maybe if you're lucky today, Karen, Carla might take you out on one of those yachts for Carla's tours.
No, it's out of my price range. It's quite famous for celebrities and the rich and famous. So I've never been there before because it's not in Carla's budget. So it's one of the, I think, most expensive places to stay in the whole of Greece. So that was my first visit.
So what exactly is the plan today, Carla?
Going to see the famous Windmills of Mykonos and Venice. Is it called Venice Beach?
Venice Beach, yeah.
Venice Beach, yes. Oh no.
Little Venice.
Little Venice. Little Venice, that's it. We're going to see Little Venice, aren't we?
Looks like Jamie is angling for your position as chief tour leader, Carla. You better watch out.
Carla's taught me a lot over the years, so I actually did a little bit of research myself. So I knew about the windmills, just in case, thought I'd better gen up. And I feel like it could be a role that I could move on in the future with. You know, maybe it could be a joint effort, sisters tours.
Those are fighting words, Jamie. I think it's time for a tour guide face-off. Right here, right now. Go on, give me your best facts.
So I know about the windmills, that apparently the windmills they try to get them to face north because that's where the strongest winds come from at different parts of the year.
Go on, Carla, your turn.
There's 16 windmills on the whole of Mykonos, but 5 are actually in this town here we can see in the distance. There's 5 in that area, and they were actually used as flour mills back a long, long time ago.
Karen, anything to add?
There actually is a windmill just there.
Seen it? 16th century. 16th century, yes.
Well, I think Jamie just won that round of Battle of the Tour Guides. Tune in after the break for more Mykonos fun facts. Today, we're anchored in Greek party capital Mykonos. For their last day of the trip, the Walker Green family are kicking things off with a kids' activity morning in the ship's piazza. The family is celebrating Rob's 40th birthday, and in his excitement, it seems he's forgotten this is meant to be for the children.
Erica, I know this is for adults, but is there any chance I can beat Kate? I mean, play with Katie?
Absolutely.
Is that all right?
You mean you know it's for children?
Yes, that's fine, yeah.
The aim of this game is to stack 10 cups in a pyramid, take them down back to the starting position, stacked all together. Sounds easy, right?
Okay, hands behind your back.
Hands behind the back.
Right.
All right, ready?
On your marks, get set, go!
Mommy's winning. Dad, you've got this.
Ah!
You take yours away.
Blimey, you could have let him win, Katie. It is his birthday after all.
Good job. Oh, he's so bitter. He's such a sore loser.
As the Walker Greens battle it out to be the cup stacking champion, Rachel and Andy are having a much more relaxed morning.
And what's this? Is this the octopus?
This is the squid, yeah.
Okay, and what's this? Is this a squid as well?
Yeah, also.
Okay.
Today, our crew's newbies and besties are having a day at the beach. But before they head down to the lounges, they stopped for a spot of lunch.
And the tempura prawns with sriracha mayo.
In an unexpected twist, they've decided to order a plethora of fish. Looks like a week at sea has turned this formerly fish-phobic duo into seafood enthusiasts.
So we ordered some calamari. I thought I'd give it a go, you know, after trying the mussels, the brave man that I am. I'll see your reaction first.
First up, the squid.
What's the texture like?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. That's no a texture.
It's really nice.
You've got the beach, the sea. The beach you don't like, the sea I don't like. We decided to order fish, which I don't like.
And I don't like.
Yeah, and it's like, these are all things that we don't like doing, so this is going to... Why are we here and why are we going to do that? But it turns out, in combination, everything was great. It's all right. I don't mind it.
You don't need to tweet that.
Well, I'm just...
It's not that chewy.
I'm not chewing it like that. That was a big moment for me.
Well done. You've done it. Let's do it again with the sauce.
Rachel, I'll eat in my own time, thank you.
You want to do what the locals would do? Let's keep trying things. Let's keep pushing ourselves out of the boundaries that we don't usually go out of. So trying more fish or trying more things or trying something new, I think has probably been a theme for this whole week because it has definitely expanded our minds.
And our waistlines.
And our waistlines, yeah.
Is that fair?
All I'm saying
enough?
to that is I'm having fun.
You two are bickering like a catfish and dogfish. Are you a bit grumpy that today is your last day on holiday? I get a bit like that too. Maybe we should leave you to finish your fishy feast alone in peace.
I will try another bit.
There we go. Ready? Cheese.
Today it seems like Carla is on a mission to break the world record for holiday snaps taken in one day.
In terms of your photo quota, how are we doing, Carla?
Oh, definitely 10 out of 10, definitely.
My issue is that Carla will take exactly the same photo with the same background. So you stand over there, then the next person goes stand in the same place, and the next person goes. So we worked on different backgrounds. So I'm quite happy to have a photo taken with a different background. So that has improved, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about a picture of this here? What's it say?
Now, if you get down, you'll get the view, won't you? Yeah.
So Carla is not only a tour guide, but your own personal paparazzi. I think it sounds like you need to start paying her.
Just got a photo of through that frame, so it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So really, you don't need yourself in. That's gorgeous, that.
This is a mattress for you. Please place yourself in the beginning of the mat.
After their busy morning in the piazza, this afternoon the Walker Green family are taking a well-deserved break. After a week of combining homeschooling with holidaying, they've decided to rest their brains and re-energise their bodies with a yoga class.
I'm the teacher of the Hatha Vinyasa Yoga. It's a very nice and gently moves.
The Kukumi Boutique Hotel is the first vegan hotel on the island, specialising in the holistic lifestyle, perfect for the planet-loving Walker Greens.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. We are ready.
Close your eyes, place your hands up on your knees. Now, with the next inhale, gently.
The last day, I think, was a really good opportunity for us to just relax a little bit, to kind of chill out.
It was the day for us to recuperate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like mentally and physically before going back and facing the real world.
So we thought we'd go and find some yoga.
Yes.
Which we thought would be relaxing and turned out to be probably one of the most strenuous PE lessons that we've ever had.
Stay in the double facing dog. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were excellently flexible, Maisie, weren't you? Yeah, and Noah, you tried really hard.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
I either tried really hard or I was terrible at it.
Okay, well, you tried really hard,
I think
definitely.
tried really hard's a good way to describe it, yeah.
Very, very well, like this. And stay. More. And stay here. Very well.
I'm doing the splits back here.
During the yoga, I realised that maybe I hadn't probably worn the right attire. I think I was wearing some, relaxed shorts, but they weren't very giving, should we say. They were quite tight. So pulling some of the stretches was, I'd say, uncomfortable. I didn't want to have any kind of damage caused to myself or the shorts. I thought that would be probably, I kept myself within my limits of the shorts.
And within your shorts.
Yeah.
Here on the pedal, with 3 fingers, placed here. It's okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let's leave them to it before I decide to spice things up a bit by hitting the fart noise button.
Go on, Noah, come on. No, you sound like a baby dinosaur.
After a hard morning of posing for Carla's holiday snaps, the Blackpool girls have decided to take a break from the pictures to do a little bit of souvenir shopping instead.
A little figurine or jigs, like a Greek one if I can't find a windmill.
We were looking for a little
Souvenir. Yes.
We eventually stumbled across a shop that sold them.
Postcard. I'm getting a postcard, actually. Oh, about Petro the... Peter the Pelican. Pretty magnet.
Peter the Pelican? Tell us more, Jamie.
So apparently there's a pelican on the island of Mykonos called Peter, and he was a real hit with the locals, and that's the reason why you see lots of pelicans on lots of different souvenirs.
I think the second round of the tour guide battle goes to Jamie. She really is after your job as tour leader, Carla. While strolling in Mykonos, it is not uncommon to come across a pelican wandering around the streets and stealing snacks from the tavernas. This is Petros, the pelican, the official mascot of the island. In 1958, an injured pelican was found by a local fisherman who took care of the bird and nursed it back to health. The people of Mykonos named it Petros. To everyone's great disappointment, a year later, Petros the pelican died. However, the islanders then bought his successor and gave him the same name. Since then, the number of Petros successors is uncertain, but pelicans in Mykonos are an integral part of the local tradition.
Oh, pelican!
They might not have found their real Peter, but it looks like the girls have found the perfect pelican souvenir to remember their time in Mykonos by.
Thinking, yeah, I like the one with the pink sort of, that one's quite nice, isn't it? And could you do it a better price and cheaper than €3?
The item was really cheap to start off with, but Carla decided she weren't paying that and really did try her best to get it down, but he wouldn't because that's probably the lowest he could go. But
and I suppose they are handmade and there's a lot of work gone into them. Okay, €2.50.
Not even a penny less.
I think it costs €3, Carla.
Really?
Not even a penny less.
Carl doesn't always know how to judge the audience, so she might go in for a bit of a hard sell or a hard buy, should I say, and not always see what the implications of that might be.
And it can always offend certain people, can't you, as well? What if we buy more than one?
I said €3 each one, not even a penny less.
OK, not a penny less. Well, I do want one, so I'll have to pay €3.
€3 each one.
She'll be able to eat now.
OK, thank you very much.
She spent about 5 minutes haggling, trying to get the man down, but he was adamant that he wasn't going to. So in the end, I mean, I was just saying, we'll pay it. Oh, God, it's low anyway. She was having none of it. In the end, we did pay the full price.
Reluctantly.
No, it wasn't a bargain. He wouldn't budge off €3. He did try.
But €3 is a good price for it.
Yeah, it's a good price, so we couldn't really argue with him.
Before they can cause any more insult to local shop owners, it's time for the Blackpool girls to go and do some sightseeing.
God, I'm so full. I had to take my dress off. I was that full.
After a hearty lunch, best friends Rachel and Andy head down to the beach to soak up the last few hours of their Mediterranean life.
Well, it's not the first time.
It probably won't be the last.
Mykonos is a tiny 33 square miles island, but there's a lot of coastline to play with. There are plenty of beaches to explore, from those with lively bars that turn into party meccas after sunset, to isolated coves and secluded stretches of sand away from the crowds.
Which one?
That one.
What's that? Oh, it's comfortable. Oh, it's fancy. Just go to sleep, have a relax, wake up and magically be thinner. How's that sound?
God, I'm so full. This for us has been a very, very, very different holiday. I've been absolutely bowled over by the experiences that we've had, good, bad or ugly. We've enjoyed every single thing that we've done.
I think it's been a bit of a whirlwind week since we've come on. Today's the first day, really, that we're taking breath and sort of going, right, OK, let's just relax and have a nice, easy day.
The water's getting a bit closer, eh?
I know.
You think I should dangle my feet in a wee bit?
So I think about the fact that I have this fear of water and I'm not a good swimmer and can't put my head under the water, things like that. It's deep-seated in me from when I was wee. I mean, I was taught to swim, but not very well. And so I didn't have much experience in the water. So that's why I'm not too comfortable in it. I'm not a good swimmer.
Let's give it a wee go. Is that right?
Oh.
See how cold that is?
To watch you?
Good on you, Andy. You're facing your fears and we love to see it. We're 4 hours into our shore day, and our groups are exploring the holiday hotspot of the rich and famous, the Greek island of Mykonos. This afternoon, best friends and cruise newbies Rachel and Andy are spending their final day of cruising the Med, relaxing on one of the island's beautiful sandy beaches.
I don't think he'll be getting his hair wet.
On his final day of the holiday, Andy has decided to tackle his fear of the deep blue head-on by taking a dunk in the Aegean Sea.
I can't wait till he starts doing his doggy paddle.
I hate the idea of putting my head under the water unless I cover every single,
orifice.
I don't know what to use the word orifice, but it's a word for what we're talking about. Unless I cover them all and then I go boom, but then I have absolutely no enjoyment out of it other than putting my head under the water. So I wanted to give that a wee try. So
Can you just recreate what you do? Hey!
I don't like water going in the ear. I don't like water going in my eyes. I don't like water going up my nose or water going in my mouth. It's a simple solution to that problem.
How is it, Andy? I'm coming to get you, Andy. Nice goggles. Right. So we're going to get photographic evidence of you going, ooh, underneath water.
With goggles on and a camera at the ready, it's time to take the plunge. And I want you to really go for it now, Andy.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Way, well done, Andy.
I know it's not much, but, you know, it is what it is. It's my thing. Submerging my head in the water. There we go. Another one off the list.
We have both done things on this week away that we wouldn't normally do. Am I proud of Andy? I'm always proud of Andy. He's phenomenal. Whether it's putting his face in the water, whether it's trying different fish, if it's, you know, anything that he's done to grow and to learn has to be applauded.
Ooh, it's like a scene from that famous spy movie.
There's not much to write home about. It's just basically like wet sand. So, yeah, don't need to do that again. Right. Okay.
Oh, I don't like it. It's not very nice on between toes.
Conquer your fears, Rachel. Conquer your fears of the sand between your toes.
I think it's safe to say the beach isn't the place for these two. It might be a good time then to head back to the comfort of the ship.
Lying
I
down.
can't relax with all of this sand on my bed.
We've heard you have some really amazing vegan food.
It's lunchtime for our yoga students, the Walker Green family, and they're on the hunt for some veggies to fill their bellies.
How about you learn how to make sushi?
For home, yeah.
And luckily for them, they're at the first totally vegan hotel in Mykonos.
Here we go, come on then.
Ah yes, the part of a 5-star hotel everybody wants to see, the commercial kitchen that looks the same as every other commercial kitchen in the world.
And this is a girl that really adores vegan sushi.
Being vegan was basically like made for us. And I think it was quite good.
Sometimes on holiday we find it quite difficult to find some tasty food. This hotel was everything we could dream of.
Is it important to wet your hands? That's
Yes.
important first?
Yes, that way you can put the sushi and you can just apply it without getting it in your hands.
Okay, okay. That's where I've obviously been going wrong.
Flattening it down.
Until now.
Yeah,
Yes,
well
yes,
now I will wet my hands.
Just the magic of seeing it being made in front of you was absolutely stunning.
I didn't realise how much effort went into making this sushi, and I understand, you know, now why it comes with a price tag, because it took this poor person probably about 15 minutes to make us this one sushi roll.
Oh, you're so hungry. This is making me so hungry. Lovely, round we go. Look at this.
That looks like the Rolls-Royce of rice rolls, if you ask me.
But Maisie, I think you're going to need to be the first person. That's it.
Go on, Maisie, shovel it in.
OK, I've got my hand there. I've got my hand there, biting.
Bite it up.
That's it. You can just eat it all if you can manage it. What do you think?
Amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing, it's good,
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing
Right, you ready for your other bit?
I thought you were going to say it's really, really rice, Maisie.
It's amazing. No, let's go sideways so you get on the shorter bit. That's...
Don't fill up too much on sushi, gang. There's still Rob's surprise birthday cake to come later. Oops, shush, sorry, hope he didn't hear that.
Oh, you lot.
No. Oh, man.
OK, right. Messy children. Never have children, though. Oh, yeah.
Found the windmills. Yay! Are we able to take a picture of our six? Yeah.
After their shopping spree and photo shoot, the girls from Blackpool have finally made it to the famous Mykonos Windmills.
5 stars to Carlos Tours. Woo!
like that sea loves to get me.
I wanted to get the best shots of the windmills. I think I've got about 50 pictures with the windmills in from different angles, but no, that was definitely the best place to go, wasn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Oh. So if I stand here, can I get 6 windmills?
Yeah, or 6 in there maybe.
Yeah, so look.
A bit too close.
Well, depends what type of picture you're looking for, isn't it?
Once upon a time, much of the industry on Mykonos was focused on grain production, and today, although Mykonos is probably best known for its nightlife and strong winds, some of the ancient mills still exist as a testament to the rich past and history of the island. Built around the 16th century, there are several surviving windmills dotted around the island, with more being lovingly renovated and restored every year. These windmills are a key part of the Mykonos skyline and are a picture-perfect hotspot for tourists and social media influencers alike.
So it's beautiful windmills and you've got a rubbish dump next to it. How attractive.
You've been taking pictures all day. Are you really telling me you're not going to take a selfie with the bin bags?
It smells. That's tourist, that though, isn't it?
The windmills were beautiful, but just to the side there was that massive...
Oh, there was a rubbish
pile
heap.
of rubbish, yeah, which kind of ruined it. So your pictures had to be taken in certain angles, but the windmills itself were beautiful.
Let's see, is that the one?
Oh, they're better.
Perfect one.
Oh, yeah, look at that one.
Oh, we've got all the windmills in and we've got all our faces in.
After a busy day exploring all that Mykonos has to offer, Carla's tours is finally at an end, and it's time for the girls to head back to the ship for one final evening of sailing. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling quite emotional about it.
How do we dance? What do we do? Something like this? Oh, yeah, we like this, don't we?
Oh, we might be abusing people.
Today we were in the party port of Mykonos, and our 3 families spent the day exploring all that this beautiful island has to offer.
How do we dance? What do we do? Something like this? Oh, yeah, we like this, don't we?
We might be abusing people.
But now, with everyone safely back on the ship, it's anchors away. And for our Blackpool girls, it's time to indulge in one last cruising tradition.
Well, they haven't poured it yet, have they? Just getting it ready, aren't they?
Our Blackpool trio are glammed up for their last night as they head to one of the biggest events of the cruise.
And welcome to our champagne waterfall.
Standing at over 6 feet tall, the champagne pyramid is made up of 600 coupe glasses and will use 150 champagne bottles to fill it up.
The captain or one of the members of staff start pouring the champagne from the top. It just all flows down all the glasses, so you can just like a waterfall, really, of champagne.
3, 2, 1, hit!
Oh, we can do that then. Wow. Obviously, it takes quite a lot of bottles of champagne, so everyone who wanted to could go up the steps and help pour some of the champagne on.
Go on, Jamie, show them how it's done. Cheers to you, Carla, and cheers to Carla's tours.
It was something different because I'd been on a few cruises previously and never done that before, so that was something new to me. And I did think it was good. I did enjoy it.
And last but not least, Karen.
That was quite nerve-wracking, though. So when we got in line to do it, I was convinced I was going to fall onto the big pyramid of it. So I was glad that never happened.
It was fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really good because we're never going to have that anywhere else again, are we, really? So, yeah, it was really good.
It's something we haven't seen before, we haven't witnessed before. For me, it was more about people coming together, so there was a lot of people on the ship, all in one area. So that whole kind of that fact that we haven't been able to be around each other for so long, and now we're all collective and enjoying the experience, that was great as well.
All right then, well, very good evening. Hello!
This evening, Rachel and Andy are heading to Princess Live, the onboard TV studio, to take part in the one last night of cruise ship entertainment. They'll be taking centre stage in the high seas version of the Marriage Match game show.
I am joined by a live studio audience.
hosted by the ship's cruise director, Dan, who will be putting guests' romantic relationships to the test.
Rachel and Andy, and how long have you guys been married?
We are not married.
Oh!
We are just friends.
And after a week of watching these ex-lovers turned best buds travel the Med, maybe this game show will settle if their spark of love might turn into a flame again, or if they really are just best buds.
Just friends. With benefits?
No, thank you.
Nope.
I felt very much like I shouldn't be there because we weren't a couple. I love him, but we're not in love.
And so we had to make it very clear from the start that while this is a game for couples, we were not a couple.
So pop on the noise-cancelling headphones, gentlemen. There should be some music on there for you.
In the game of Marriage Match, each partner has to answer questions about their relationship while the other one can't hear. And if their answers match, they win a point. And points mean prizes.
Ladies, all I want to know, over the years, what is your man's worst habit? I think I'm going to start in the middle with you, Rachel.
He gags when he brushes his teeth.
That sentence could have ended in so many other ways. I genuinely...
So while we had the headphones on first, and it is really strange, they're piping music into your head, and they're asking people questions. And they go to Rachel and asking questions. Rachel says something, the crowd start laughing, you're like, oh no, what is she saying?
What do you do that really winds up your lady that you're with tonight? What do you do that really upsets them? I started in the middle for this one, so gonna come back. What is your worst habit down here?
Whistling?
No.
No, you said whistling. That's not what we had.
Seems like maybe there are a lot of things that annoy you about Andy, eh, Rachel?
She actually says that you gag when you brush your teeth.
It's a very long toothbrush I use.
I'm sure there are hundreds and thousands of men and women across the globe that are just friends and can be just friends. We're just flying that flag and saying, you know, we enjoy each other's company. We make each other laugh. And I think that some of the things this week that we've done, we've put ourselves out there, we've given it a go, we've done things that we never thought that we would ever try and do. That's what life's about.
And now it's time for the tables to turn.
Next question, gentlemen. Tell me the most exotic, flamboyant place you've ever made love.
I'll say the kitchen worktop, and the reason I say that is because there was a bowl of fruit on it. That's pretty exotic.
OK, Andy, say no more. That was a mental image I didn't need. Let's skip forward to the end. Spoiler alert, Rachel and Andy didn't win the competition.
One more time, let's have a huge round of applause for all three couples tonight.
I hope that people get to see the fun elements of our friendship, because people don't always understand the fact that we're friends. People don't always understand that it's platonic. We share a lot of things. There's a lot of things that we've done together. We know each other very well.
But not well enough to win the Marriage Match game show, though.
Second, third place?
Second, well,
joint bottom?
who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so here we are.
Yeah.
Last day of the cruise. I know, very sad.
After a week of super secret planning from Katie and the kids, it's finally time for Rob's big birthday surprise.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Are you absolute rotters?
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
I honestly don't think Rob had any idea at all that any of this was coming. I think he just thought we were coming on the cruise and that was going to be as it was, and everybody had like forgotten about his birthday. So it was really, really lovely to actually do something really special to mark his 40th birthday, really special occasion, and to make that memory for life.
Your cakes are coming later. This is mine. This is amazing. I mean, the smell coming off this is glorious.
I'd love to see you eat that by yourself.
I reckon I could eat all that by myself, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are very welcome.
I'm salivating now, I'm just looking at it. A huge surprise. Suddenly in walked two pristinely dressed crew members with the most fantastic cake. And it was just, well, the icing on the cake. I know it sounds really cheesy, but it was just amazing. It was lovely.
But there is still one more surprise.
What are these?
Here you go, Daddy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is a birthday card you've made. Oh, that's so kind.
As the sun sets on our final day of the cruise, let's check in with our intrepid travellers one more time to see what they thought of their last day. First up is our Blackpool trio, Carla, Jamie and Karen.
We've had a great week together. It's been a lovely experience, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah. We've never laughed so much, really, have we? So
No.
everything was enjoyable, wasn't
I mean,
it?
the
Yeah.
itinerary and everything, you know, and the things that we did was really, really good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So you can do as much as you want, or you can do as little as you want. That's one good thing about it.
This week, Carla had a mission to win little sister Jamie around to cruising and convince her to join their mother's 70th birthday cruise celebration. But did she succeed?
It did exceed my expectations in a lot of ways, and I'm really glad that I went. I'm glad that Carla was able to persuade me to go. We had a great time together. As long as Carla books it for me and gets me organised, then I would definitely go on a cruise again.
Next up, how did this week shape up for our family of cruise veterans, the Walker Greens?
I think it's possibly the best holiday we've ever been on. The places we went to were fantastic, and they were full of culture, full of history, full of heritage that the children just soaked up.
I think it was absolutely amazing. I think we did all these experiences, went in the Minotaur's maze and just spent Dad's birthday on a cruise ship. It was absolutely lovely.
I think the holiday was exciting, amazing, and just pure happiness and excitement.
And last but not least, our cruise newbies and best friends, Rachel and Andy.
Highlight of day 5 was the love game for me. It was fun. It was good to see so many people laughing. I really enjoyed it.
Highlight for me would also be the love game. Day 5, Mykonos, and the love game. We give it, how many? 5 suns!
So after popping their cruise cherry this week, will they be back sailing the 7 seas again soon?
Yes, I would definitely do a cruise again. Loved it.
Absolutely, 100%. The next holiday I go on will be a cruise, and, you know, yeah, I'm absolutely converted towards it.
I'd call that success.